welcome back to coldwaters.mod. We are loitering between green 12 and green 14, and our mission is to tackle, hey, this looks oof, tackle some cruise missile boats. Let's just drop my volume for the game just a little bit. This may be our target. This may be. Now, we're in the Narwhal. Very quiet boat, not the speediest, fairly well equipped, can handle the usual weapons of any other submarine in 1984. Great. Torpedoes are my main weapon, because torpedoes. Anyway, let's see.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 18.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's see what we've got here. So 181 contact faded.
Con sonar,
Hello.
new contact bearing. Come right to 187. Helm I.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's a
Con sonar, new contact bearing 196. Designated Sierra 2.
okay, it's multiple targets. I'm going to get the towed area out, which I'm doing. I'm going to descend to below the layer. Although I think we've actually got quite a good audio signal in this.
Passing 100 feet.
I might actually not descend just yet. Let's keep ourselves above the layer. What is this? That's a Charlie 1. No, it's not. It's a Charlie 2. SSGN.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
That bad boy's carrying cruise missiles. Now, what's this? I don't know that that's a Charlie 2. I reckon that's a Victor 2. And I reckon that's the Charlie 2's escort.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
And they're both way below the layer. Alright, let's run deep. Got plenty of depth. Okay. Oh, look at that. Well, we might be setting ourselves up for a pretty nifty
left to 164. Helm I.
interception here. I'm going to go ahead and drop my depth manually. Alright, so right now, the plan is
Passing 200 feet.
to wait for my crew to keep talking. They are going to be... Oh, he's pretty close. They look like they're transiting northwest. Yes, I think he is.
Come left to 144. Helm I.
But neither of them...
Passing 300 feet.
Neither of them can actually hear me. I think, you know what? I think I actually want to keep above the layer. It's a little risky staying above the layer because I'm shallow.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive I.
Which, what that means is, because I'm shallow, if I have to go to flank speed or even 15 knots potentially, I'm going to cavitate, make lots of noise. But I have to go to 15 knots. It's because I'm trying to evade them, and they probably know I'm there. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's get my torpedoes prepared for submarines. So here's my thought. These guys are transiting northwest.
Con helm, steady course.
This. So I'm going to curve and swoop round. I'm basically going to be heading southeast, and then more south, and then southwest, and I'm going to attempt to get behind them into their baffles. And if I can pull that off, they'll not be able to detect me, and I'll be able to launch a couple of torpedoes up their jacksies. What could possibly go wrong, right? Well, what could go wrong is this Victor 2 could have detected me. I don't think he has, though. I think he's just trying to maintain formation with his buddy here, the Charlie 2. Right, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate time a little bit. It feels a little risky staying above the layer, but my hope here is that it's going to help mask me a little bit. That the layer, is it layer or a duct? Was it both? It's both. Oh, it's very weak.
Con dive at 200 feet. Dive I.
So it'll help mask some of my audio from these guys. I'm very quiet anyway, but there's always a chance to be quieter. If this goes wrong, I'm going to have to kind of hit the deck, dive. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So Let's go ahead and accelerate time a little bit. Okay, that's good. They're both turning west. I'm going to be in the Charlie 2's baffles any second. Oh, that's this is shaping up beautifully. Alright, well it looks like if I'm going to be in their baffles soon, they may be zigzagging, but I can launch torpedoes, and as soon as I launch, I really need to get away from them. So I'm probably going to end up turning around full 180 degrees and heading northwest. The reason being is if I head northeast, if my torpedoes are coming in on this vector here, great. Eventually there will be. I'll be heading in the opposite vector. Great. But if they launch on the vector of those torpedoes, there's a good chance I'm right behind them. Will those torpedoes detect me? Well, I'll have plenty of time to get out of the way, but it would really be a shame to catch a torpedo. Excuse me. Alright, so right, I'm in the Victor 2's baffles. I'm not in the Charlie 2's baffles yet. Dum dum dum. Right. Oh, the Victor 2 is not in his baffles anymore. Why the aggressive turn? He's running at flank. Surely he hasn't detected him. Well, I mean, he hasn't detected me, but now he's not going to have a chance of detecting me. Spooked him. Oh, you know, he might be sprint and drift just to clear the baffles. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about this too much. I think he's just going to turn back the direction he was facing, which is okay. Look at that. Charlie 2, am I in your baffles yet? So I'm in the Charlie's baffles. Great. The Victor 2, I won't be for a time. That's all right.
Come right to 170 helm I. Con helm steady course.
I may be in the Victor 2's baffle sooner than I anticipated. I feel like I've got a whisper because this is kind of suspenseful. If this pans out as I want it to, I'm going to have a pretty clean shot at these bad guys. Oh. It is, it's kind of wonderful. Range-wise, 10,000 yards, yeah, it would be nice if it's closer in some ways, but these torpedoes have got a range of 32,000 yards. Okay, I'm now in both of their baffles. So, let's go ahead and stack up some torpedoes. So we'll do... There's a chance he's going to hear this. No, I think it'll be okay.
Shoot tube 1, aye sir.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Shoot tube 2, aye
And then
sir.
what I'm going to do is navigate this torpedo to be kind of here. I'm going to put these torpedoes kind of in the middle of them. The idea is that it'll help me evade or keep those torpedoes in the
Come
baffles.
right to 297
Right,
helm
so let's
I.
go ahead and run northwest. And we're actually going to use torpedo tube 1 is going to go for the Victor 2. And torpedo tube 2 is going to go for the Charlie 2 because of the timing and the distance. You're actually about right behind it, so let's go ahead and do that. The danger is the Victor 2 is going to hit this torpedo here. The Victor 2 is going to hit tube 2. Kind of want to run this. I want to try and keep the 2 close by. It's okay if the Victor 2 detects. Yeah, you know what? I've changed my mind. Change of plan, everyone. I'm actually going to head southwest after. Well, I can't win because if this Victor 2 detects my torpedo about sort of here, well, maybe here, I want to be somewhere around about here. Well, that's not good. I also don't want to turn completely away from them because that's going to increase the distance. I want to try and keep up with these guys. I can't win. I think I'm just going to try and... well, I'm going to head northwest, as we're doing. At least the distance will be... I'll be a little closer to them, maybe? Right, so I'm going to risk it. I'm going to accelerate time. Let's see.
Con, helm, steady course.
It's got me heading in a different direction, so let's go ahead and track this torpedo to this guy's stern. So the chance here is that this Victor 2 is going to detect this torpedo and then fire upon it, and I'm kind of right in the firing line. And if that happens, I'm going to have to do a quick 180 and get out of dodge. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm going to try something. Let's turn this torpedo around. Give myself a bit more time. I mean, this should give me a bit extra time. And the torpedo's got plenty of run time. So I think torpedo 1... How far away are you from... Yep, you should be able to detect this. So let's make you live.
Con, fire control.
There we
Weapon
go.
acquired.
That was quick. Right. Well, Sunshine, you've now got a torpedo sneaking up behind you. Diving. Does that mean that you've detected it? Not change speed. No, I think it's just a... Yeah. Just a little dive. Okay. Charlie 2 is changing course slightly, but I'm pretty sure that it's not been detected. I think I'm tempted to run torpedoes.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for everyone else, but his torpedo is going to be vectoring in on here. I am nowhere near here, so my plan did work, but I didn't necessarily consider that. Right. Change that.
Con, sonar, launch
That was
transient
loud.
from Sierra 2.
Alright,
Con, sonar,
that's a lot of
launch
torpedoes,
transient from
and
Sierra
that
2.
is heading in my direction.
Con, sonar, launch transient from
So,
Sierra 2.
I think I want to... I think I'm going to be okay here.
Come left to 165. Helm I.
Torpedo 1 needs a little bit of help, I think. Just keep this thing guiding onto the target. Like so. I'm
Con, sonar,
tempted to make it
Sierra 2
active.
is cavitating.
Con,
Yep,
fire
it's
control.
locked on.
Weapon acquired.
The Victor 2s have... Yes, they do. They've got that special coating, but it doesn't matter. You're dead, pal. Kaboom, maybe.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2.
Looked like it
last
was
bearing
gonna get away
2,
from me then.
8. Contact breaking up.
Right, now the other thing I need to do now... I'm turning away. I think I need to...
Come left to
Do a
9,
pretty much
0.
head east.
Helm I.
I don't have to reposition myself much to avoid even this torpedo, and we can extrapolate. It's going to be maybe here, and as long as I stay outside these 4 squares, I should be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and track
Come
south.
left to 180.
Meanwhile,
Helm I.
Charlie 2's active sonar is being sonary. I'm going to cut the corner here slightly. He's doing 24 knots. That might be his top speed. Nope, it's most definitely... Oh, wait a second, is it? Yeah, he is. So he's got his throttle firewalled, but it's not going to matter. This thing can do 55 knots, I believe.
Come on, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Right now it's not doing that because it's in navigation mode. Well, you've got no chance of detecting me. I don't even need to rush around at this point. Let's run you directly west. So I'm in detection range for my torpedo. It's pretty much primed. It's gonna drop a few feet below 244 feet, and then it's gonna detect this Charlie 2 pretty quickly. And I'm pretty sure that this is my primary target. Okay, torps are going live to my southwest. I'm not even concerned. Quite by happy coincidence, I'm not where the enemy thought I was. Did plan not be in the way, but then I realized my plan had a huge big flaw in it. On the other hand though, the enemy will take a reasonable guess as to where I am if it can get just a whiff of detection on me. Okay, so this thing is an S pattern search, but I'm still not concerned. Maybe I should be, but... Alright, I'm going to run Torpedo 2 live. It's going to be in detection range very, very shortly of this Charlie, and he's going to get a big surprise. Oh, he's turned off his active sonar. No. Back on again. No chance of detecting me. The active sonar low frequency is -11 decibels and passive is -33. I'm being sneaky right now, and he is being anything but sneaky. He's hoofing along at 24 knots. Russians tend to have better active sonar than NATO subs, but he's still not gonna get me. I've not detected him with there we go.
Weapon acquired.
With my torpedo yet, but I just have. The torpedo is going to be dropping to his depth. There we go. And
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 257.
we'll try turning the torpedo active just to see if it bounces off. Yeah, see, I don't even see him when my torp's active. This coating they've got absorbs the sonar pings.
Con, fire control,
Okay,
weapon
I
acquired.
do now. I've got a little bit closer. I'm telling every submarine in the area that's still alive, hey, there's a torpedo homing in on a
Con
contact.
sonar, noisemaker, bearing
Now,
258.
active sonar has an issue where it can seemingly burn through noisemakers some of the time, but you've got to get fairly close to the target. This guy is cavorting to avoid. I guess there's a pretty big return when it's side on. I don't really want to watch it because it feels like I'm cheating if I start to steer it. I expect them to drop a noisemaker around about now.
Con sonar,
There we go.
noisemaker,
And
bearing
oh, we
259.
nearly missed him, but we didn't. So he's now sunk, and I just have to worry about potentially this torpedo, or these torpedoes that might be getting close to me. So it's search pattern just for the sake of it. We're going to dive to 1,300 feet. But I really don't think that there are any threat to us whatsoever.
Feet, dive by.
Right, down we go.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Got my tubes reloaded, get back into silent, ultra quiet, silent running. I'm gonna just insult the torpedoes by
Come right to
scooting in behind them, but there we go.
Helm I.
Not exactly a textbook interception,
Con, dive at
but pretty elegant.
1,300 feet,
One
dive
torpedo
by.
per target. I guided them all the way in. I evaded the counterfire. I don't do missions much better than this. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I would say another successful mission by Captain Numpty, but they're not always successful. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.